I wanted to share this record player because I really like the combination of the vintage look with some of the modern features. The first thing I noticed when I took it out was the design. It has this wood style finish that gives it a really nice retro look, and I actually think it looks good enough to leave out as part of the room decor. It also has the clear dust cover on top, which I really appreciate because it helps protect the turntable when we're not using it. Now, one thing I really like about this is that it already has built-in speakers right here in the front. So if you're someone who just wants something simple, you don't necessarily have to set up a separate speaker system just to start listening to your records. The controls are also pretty straightforward. You have the power and volume control here on the front, and there's also a headphone connection if you want to listen privately. Let me show you the turntable itself. Once you open the cover, you have a pretty simple setup. You place your record on the turntable, select the correct speed for your record, and then move the tone arm over and carefully lower the needle onto the record. And I think this is part of what makes listening to vinyl so enjoyable. It's completely different from just opening an app on your phone and pressing play. There's something really relaxing about putting the record on, watching it spin, and actually listening to the music this way. This player supports multiple record speeds, 33, 45, and 78 revolutions per minute, so you can use it with different types of records. That's something I would definitely check for when buying a record player, especially if you already have a collection with different record sizes and speeds. Another feature that makes this more convenient is Bluetooth. So you're getting that classic vinyl experience, but you still have a modern option for playing music. I like having that flexibility because sometimes I want to listen to an actual record and other times I may just want something quick and convenient. It's also rechargeable, which is another feature I really like. You're not necessarily limited to keeping it in one permanent location near an outlet. That makes it easier to move around the house when needed. And because the speakers are already built into the unit, the whole setup stays pretty compact. You don't have speakers and extra equipment taking up a lot of space. For the sound, I would keep your expectations realistic. This is an all-in-one record player with built-in speakers, so I wouldn't compare it to a large dedicated stereo system with separate high-end speakers. But for casual listening, I really like the convenience of having everything together in one unit. And personally, I really like the nostalgic feeling of using a record player. Even though we have so many ways to listen to music now, there's just something different about physically choosing a record, putting it on the turntable, lowering the needle, and hearing the music start. Overall, what I like most about this record player is the simplicity. You get the vintage-inspired design, built-in speakers, multiple record speeds, Bluetooth, and a rechargeable design all in one compact unit. If you're looking for something simple for casual listening, or you're just getting started with vinyl and don't want a complicated setup, I think these are the features that make this one worth considering. And I have to say, just watching that record spin while the music is playing definitely brings back that old school feeling.